One, two, three, four. Heard the call and it clouded your vision, colored lightly by youth and illusion, and every dream can pave a hero's path, but like a dreamer you cannot look back.
I can't believe you don't know what's going on with Gramps today.
She's really not doing very well, and no matter what happens with the government today, I don't really think it's going to make a difference in her life. But if you want to talk to her, go right ahead. I'm sure she'll talk.
Sold your soul for the weight that's on your shoulders. Heaven knows you've seen cinders and soldiers, and every memory is a shade of gray. But like a memory, you've just slipped away. Who knows all those fleeting time forgot volunteers in the line of fire, and who knows the shadows behind the rising sun more than you. Now your battle's done.
I love those old records. They're so cool.
You know, it's been 61 years since I served in World War I.
Mom said your sister was a nurse. She was really beautiful.
She died in France. She stepped on an unexploded shell just 2 weeks before the end. It shouldn't have happened that way.
I know, Gramps. Here, let me get it. Okay, I recognize you, Gramps. But who's the hunk?
Oh, his name was Edward. He was an old friend of mine. Now this is Johnny and me in Paris. Now that Johnny, he was something else.
Gramps, you got around.
Well, honey, there were boys before your great-grandpa, you know.
That's my favorite picture. I love her uniform.
Uh-huh. It is quite an outfit. They called us the Hello Girls.
Can I?
Okay. I was a wisp of a girl myself once.
What does a woman telephone operator do in a war?
We relayed the battle orders. There were 13 of us. I can still hear the voices on the fighting line.
The fighting line?
That's right. And when we came home, they told us to go back to our kitchens, as though we had never been there. Sometimes the world is real unfair to us girls.
How do you like this pose?
Look at you. Oh, Angie, sometimes it's hard not to be remembered by your offspring. Your generation doesn't even know about us. And in a few years, there won't even be any memories left.
The fighting line was a telephone line.
That's right.
You saw a lot, didn't you?
You know, I've never told anyone this story, but on the evening of October the 2nd, 1918, I was with the 1st Army in Subi. There was a long-range artillery battery next to our central, and it never stopped firing. But what bothered me most was the chilling sound of shells screaming overhead from our heavy guns to the rear. Zooey became filled with dirty, wet, muddy soldiers. There were too many wounded. They were just laid out in rows with no cover. Some waited days for attention. And their faces, Angie. Their faces are burned into my memory. That horrible offensive was only 4 days old. I remember it was overcast and foggy, so the anti-aircraft guns were quiet. At least when the weather was bad, the Germans couldn't launch their planes and bomb the town. But every time those big guns went off, did our building shake.
Hey, the road to Verdun is being pounded. You need to get up through the 5th Corps right now.
How are we doing?
Casualties.
Sector 10 is collapsed. What the hell is George doing out there?
At first, we had only 2 Army field switchboards, the type that were used in the trenches. And Adele was working a relay on one of the artillery lines.
He came in on the wrong line, a miserable French utility line. I can't help him.
Who, Adele?
He's a boy in Sector 10, and you have 4th Corps heavy artillery
Adele,
on the
Sector
A
10's
line.
collapsed. There's
Their
nobody
code name is
inside.
Nemo.
Were Peaches today?
Candy, I need you to listen to me. I've opened an A line, but the connection is terrible. Just keep the French operator on. Don't let him disconnect.
Yes. Peaches talking. Are you working?
Peaches, vous avez la connexion?
Je contacte. Ne le branchez pas.
Sector 10.
That's him, Candy.
Do I have Nemo on the line?
Being overrun.
Central, I got 6 lines going.
Come in.
Verdun is collapsing. Now connect me or disconnect. Am I connected?
Yes, artillery. There you are. Go on, Sector 10.
We need artillery from the center.
Bridgeton, get those other lines.
Line 6.3.
We're near St. Flint. Enemy advance. We can't retreat.
Sector 10.
Candy, I don't think they can hear each other.
Answer me, please.
Maybe you can relay for them.
Boston, can you hear me?
I need artillery from the center of sector.
Contact the Sui.
Ah, oui. Non sont Peaches. Châtelaine. Vous pouvez parler en anglais pour un relais?
No, Madam Peaches.
Hey, lady, everyone wants artillery, but I gotta know where to shoot.
Sector 10, your line is open for artillery. Just tell Nemo where you want it.
Bridgeton, get those other goddamn lines, now.
I'm disconnecting, Peaches. Sorry.
No, but I can relay.
Repeat, we need artillery
Yes.
fire on center.
Can you please
Just answer me.
Tell me what you want, Sector 10.
Go for black.
Did you read?
Never heard of it.
Nemo,
What should I do?
can you fire into Sector 10's online center of sector?
Are you sure that could be on friendly heads? Answer me, please.
Sector 10, listen to me. I can give you 1 shot for adjustment. Do you want it?
I knew he was in trouble, and I knew I was his only hope. I had to make a decision, even if I was wrong. And I did.
Commencing fire. Online center of sector. 1 shot.
You telling me to fire, Missy?
Disconnect, Candy. He'll find better routing. There's nothing
He'll
you
never
can do.
get rerouted. They can't even hear him. And damn it, I've heard this 1,000
Tell
times.
me what to do, lady.
I can help this boy. I know
Should I
it.
fire? Peaches.
Nemo, can you?
I went far beyond what I was authorized to do. There were situations like that where we had to step in.
Well, Gramps, what happened?
Well, damn it, I told him to fire the adjustment shot. And I handled all the lines, too. I had just opened his line when the first round hit the ground.
Damn, Peaches. That was beautiful. Right 40, up.
I heard right 40. Repeat the up adjustment.
Disconnect.
Repeat right
Speed
40.
up.
Peaches, did you
Go
get
for black.
adjust up?
Lost you.
Oh my God, they're coming in.
What the hell are you doing?
Right 40.
Peaches. Tell me what to do, lady. Adjust up.
Right 40.
Oh my God, they're coming in. Tell me what to do.
Right 40.
Right 40. Right 40, up 40.
Up 40.
Is that the adjustment, Missy?
Right 40, up 40. Fire for effect.
They're coming.
Did you hear me, Nemo? Right 40, up 40. Fire for effect.
I hope you're right, young lady. Because they're damned to hell if you aren't. 12 round salvo. High explosive. Right 40, up 40. Fire for effect.
12 shot salvo, Sector 10. Fire for effect. And we're with you.
Disconnect.
I could hear the machine guns. I knew he was being overrun. And then I could hear the rounds falling.
Lost you.
Do your job, Bridgeton. They do the talking, not you, remember? Why don't you get to those lines?
We all had experiences like that. And you had to live with your decisions.
This is Peaches. Do you connect?
Yeah, why don't you get some sleep? You're back in 4 hours.
Speak up. Can you hear me? Disconnect.
Je contacte. Vous français. Peaches. Je contacte. I will connect you.
Grams, that attorney just called. He called to say that Congress passed your bill. Congratulations, dear. Now come on, Angie. You could bring up something for Grams later.
What happened to that boy, Gramps?
Angie, I never really knew what happened. The line went deathly quiet. It went that way sometimes.
Now come on, Angie.
And now you're old enough to call on wisdom, and wise enough to see the losses in wars won. And what did you fight for? Would you fight again? And what did you lose so someone else could win? Who knows all those fleeting time forgot volunteers in the line of fire? And who knows the shadows behind the rising sun more than you
Private Bert is a funny little codger with a smile, a funny smile. 5 feet none, he's an awful little dodger with a smile, a funny smile. Not a broad, he'll have his little show, he can't be so brave. All the other fellas have to grin when he gets in on his head. Hey! Pack all your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you've a Lucifer to light your bag, smile, boys, that's the style. What are you for worrying? It never was worthwhile. Oh, pack all your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Pack all your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. While you're a Lucifer to light your bag, smile, boys, that's the style. What are you for worrying? It never was worthwhile. Oh, pack all your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. Private Bert went a-marching into Flanders with his smile, his funny smile. He was loved by the private and commanders for his smile, his funny smile. When a bunch of soldiers came along with a mighty swing, Bert yelled out, this little bunch is mine, keep your head